Yep, you're right. That would be a pretty exciting and interesting matchup as well. That's it. We got the Paladin here, and I think it could be picked up as well. It's still available for Spectral. ManaSurge have lost that already, so I think we are ready to go. And I'm gonna, well, at least now we know that we are in for a bit of a good show, and it's generally it's just crazy. It's not. What is it?
It wasn't the stomp that Spectral thought it was going to be. Wensushi's coming back with a vengeance, taking three games in a row now with this Miracle Malagos Rogue, seeing this new meta back in action. So, as we predicted, it looks like Yamafuda is going to go with Mage as a decent counter against this Malagos Rogue. Both classes trying to play with spells, and let's see who will have the better spells between them.
Yep. Alright, now it's my duty to say that Wensushi is on the bottom half of this board because he's got slightly better connection. Yamafuda on the flip side is going to be on the top half playing as the Mage. So it is Spectral's favorite class, the Mage, up against Wensushi's renowned signature class, the Rogue.
Yep, so it's signature class versus favorite class. Yamafuda, of course, not a slouch, as you can see with his legendary card back right there. So let's see if this is a deck tuned specifically to beat Rogue, or if it might be a variant where it's your standard aggro with a lot of removal. Let's see, Yamafuda might have something up his sleeve. What's his hand looking like right now?
Yamafuda's hand has got a Fireball, a Polymorph, and Arcane Missile, Frostbolt. Well, basically anything that is needed to deal with this current situation here. I do believe he's going to play a Arcane Missile with a Sorcerer's Apprentice. So that's just came in top deck very nicely. It's going to mean free Arcane Missile. And hopefully it lands on the Loot Hoarder.
Yeah. What are the odds of something not hitting Loot Hoarder? I've seen crazier things. Like 7 things on the board and then Mad Bomber hitting just the hero for 3 to kill. That's crazy stuff.
Yep. Well, he's got Backstab here. I think he's going to use that against the Sorcerer's Apprentice. It's one hell of a card.
Yep.
Oh no. He was going to save it up. Nah, he's not. He's going to backstab it.
That would have been pretty risky. You generally don't want to leave something like a Sorcerer's Apprentice on the board because it just makes Mage so effective, especially with all their low cost spells getting whittled down to almost nothing. So yeah, smart move to take out the Sorcerer's Apprentice right away.
Yeah, very smart indeed. So 5-5 so far for both teams here. Whoever is going to pull ahead is definitely going to bring a lot of extra advantage to his team. This is the second class for Yamafuda as well as Wensushi. Because of the disconnect slightly earlier on Wednesday here, he's only going to be able to play one class, and that would be the Rogue. And Yamafuda is having the option here to play Loot Hoarder. He should just, enter in.
Yep, so Wensushi not having very many options himself, he doesn't... okay, so he does have an option now. Not the most effective one. Does he want to use his Fan of Knives right now to clear out the Loot Hoarder, and then I guess he just wants to go for the card draw and set up. Okay, so he gets another SI7 agent, so he's probably just going to set up those SI7 agents to combo into their battle cry. So what's it looking like options wise from the side of Yamafuda?
Oh well, he's got a lot of spells in his hand here. He's got also Mana Worm, in fact 2 Mana Worm, as well as a Fairy Dragon. Now if he plays any of those, he will be looking towards the Coin, Frostbolt to try and beef them up, which is pretty good. I do believe that he played on purpose the Loot Hoarder to try and bait out the either the Fan of Knives or even using the buffed up dagger to try and address it, but nope, he went for face directly. So it's pretty okay here for Yamafuda. It's not looking as bad as it seems because both sides, they still don't have much of minions on the board, and Wensushi, he needs to have his draw mechanic, he needs his Malagos, he needs his Blade Flurry. He already used up one Dilly Poison, so he will not have that to work with.
Yep, so it's looking to be a very quiet board at the moment. Neither of them getting the major pieces they want going into turn 5 into turn 6. So Wensushi, of course, has a lot of defensive options. He has both of his SI7 agents to deal 2 damage to Lobies and then dagger into them, so that's an option for him. He can Blade Flurry any smallerish minions, but of course you want to save that, as we saw earlier, for a big finish with something like Malagos and Preparation. So pretty bit of a stalemate at the moment. So let's see what Yamafuda chooses to play.
I'm thinking he's gonna go Mana Worm here, but it's not gonna be exceptionally effective. He doesn't really have much of a choice, so I guess
Mana Worm is still good because you're gonna waste 2 cards to beat it out because of the 3 health. You can't just SI7 agent. You're gonna have to spend 2 actions to get rid of the 1/3, and Mana Worms get pretty annoying pretty fast, especially since Coin is in itself a spell. So he does choose to play Mana Worm, and then he chooses to play both Mana Worms. Sorry, it's a little bit lag on my side. And let's see. Okay,
Yep.
chooses to play
Wensushi
all of
doesn't
his
have to
dragons.
answer.
Yep.
Yeah, he doesn't have to answer right now because he expended his. He went for face there. That would be the absolute problem there. But it's okay. He decides to use the SI agent, pick up the Fairy Dragon, and with a Sinister Strike, expending 1 to deal 3 damage to the Mage. He's actually not gonna save them from Maligos.
So Wensushi might be feeling a little claustrophobic. Not many options in his hand. So Mana Worms, at the moment, not the biggest threat. But what's the spell situation inside of Yamafuda? Does he have anything to
Frostball,
buff these up with?
Polymorph. Yep, he's got everything. Frostball,
Ah.
Polymorph, Fireball, Coin.
Yikes! So now these start to get annoying. So since
Yep.
he has so many spells in hand, he can just use
Here comes
one
the
spell
beatdown.
buff to things. So, okay, here we go.
Yep, 7 damage directly to Wensushi.
Yikes! Minion Fireball.
Wow,
for
but he's
7.
got Blade Flurry here, and as well as that, he can clear the board instantaneously. Lucky top deck there from Wensushi.
Do we expect any less? Of course, he's gonna lucky top deck it.
Nothing surprising, right?
Nothing
at all.
surprising for Wensushi
Come on.
having a
That's-
miracle in his pocket at every turn.
Yeah, that's double Blade Flurry gone. That's double dead. That's 1 Blade Flurry gone and double Deadly Poison gone. 1 Sinister Strike gone. And we have Yamafuda pinging the face here of the Desperation. Bloodmage Thalnos comes out.
Mhm.
I don't see how he can really address this 3-6 here. Effectively, Wensushi doesn't have a very good turn. He can try the... oh, what just happened there? The screen just went into CRT monitor style.
Getting a piece of our connection over in your side. Tasting some
Hopefully
of
he
that.
recovers. It looks very awkward right now. And I'm pretty sure it's the output coming in here from Wensushi.
I'm just trying to reconnect myself because actually my side of the screen just froze. Technical difficulties. That's the kind of draw we have at the moment.
Yes, we
We
need
don't-
spec mode. So back to Yamafuda's side. We have 1 coin, 1 polymorph, 1 fireball, as well as a lapinome, but nothing really strong or powerful yet.
Cool. Okay, so I am back in the game. Hopefully soon. Yep, so what's it looking like? Okay, so 3-6 is... That's a very annoying. So that's one of the stronger
Does it look
class
CRT
cards.
to you?
I see a lot of interlacing. And it looked like a drop to like 8-bit graphics.
Yeah, okay. So
8-bit
we'll get
color.
them to restart the setup after this game, but there's nothing we can do right now. So,
Yep.
Holy cow, that lag is so bad.
Slideshow time. Anyway, Yamafuda, from our perspective, is down to 14 health. Wensushi still up to 20, but nothing in particular to deal with this 3-6 at the moment. So Wensushi is gonna go back into his miracle form, go Super Saiyan, go into a Super Saiyan miracle form, and try and draw an answer to see how he can stop this 3-6. Of course, this is a very good minion to play against Rogue because if you can attack him and damage him with it, he gets frozen and he runs out of options to attack and start pinging stuff with that dagger. So I am seeing the ghosts of a SI7 agent and Blood Mage Thalnos on the board.
Yeah, it's kind of cleared up from my side here. We have Edwin Van Cleef there, as well as the 2-1 loot holder. Polymorph's gonna come out here, and it's gonna change Edwin Van Cleef into a small little sheep, very harmless as well. And probably gonna ping it off, or ping the 2-1, and using the 3-3 to damage Valera. Not so sure if there is an immediate answer against the Water Elemental.
Yeah, Very, very annoying creature. 3/6. 6, of course, a very, very tough creature. And he does have the ability to remove options from the things that he damages. So, pretty good on the side of Yamafuda. So, he's not completely out of the game, but, anything can happen when you're playing against a Miracle Rogue, and especially more if you're playing against the Miracle Rogue. So, who knows, that sheep might turn into something else later on.
Yeah, well, he's actually just gonna heal himself up and deal 2 damage using the Loot Hoarder. All he needs really is just a Malygos now, and he is able to win this game very easily and quickly. Do note there's a Fireball and a Frostball in the hand of Yamafuda, so that's 9 damage there. And with 3, that's gonna be 12. He's still 4 damage shy, and he's gonna Frostbolt the 3/3 instead, because he wants to keep the ice up and keep Wensushi frozen. Oh, don't start singing, please.
So, I'm still looking at the 8-bit graphics. Let's see.
Same. It's really not our fault. It's yeah, it suddenly went bad here, but after this game we should be able to address it very quickly. So there's one Azure Drake coming out here. He's down to 13 health. He picks up Eviscerate, finally some way to pick off the irritating Water Elemental, but there's also the 3/2 there. He can zap one away very nicely. Can Sinister Strike as well, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to do that.
Oh, and let's not forget, you can't target the Fairy Dragon. That's a hard counter against Rogue.
Oh yeah, it is. It's one hell of a hard counter. It's just going to Eviscerate and go for face here. So effectively, we have Yamafuda down to just 1 health, and if he doesn't find a way to stop the Rogue from attacking this turn, Valeera is going to chop off the head of Jaina there. And it does have a Azure Drake coming out here for Yamafuda. Oh my god. I think ManaSurge is going way ahead right now.
Oh no.
Is Azure Drake going to come out? Yes, Azure Drake comes out. Draws another Azure Drake. This is game, guys. It's over.
Oh my gosh. Wensushi. The Valisi himself is going to take this game, and we are going to see a ManaSurge resurgence themselves. They are now going to take the Series 6 up to Spectral's 5. They are now 2 games away from this massive comeback. And, wow, the Miracle Rogue. I can't really say. There's nothing much to say. Look at this tremendous luck for him that has been playing out in the past 4 games. So that's 4 in a row now for Wensushi.
Holy
as
cow.
we go into the next game. My goodness.
Yeah, okay,
Such
that's
luck.
enough
Wow.
of CRT there. Okay, it looks so bad. I'm just going to take away the screen.
Transition time.
Alright.
I'm gonna leave this meeting. Okay.
Yep, same. I think we are... That's huge congratulations to ManaSurge. Now they are 6-5. It's still not over. We have one last member from Spectral. It might be Kiro, it might be Lunacy. Whoever it is gonna have to face against Wensushi. And oh god, that's one hell of a situation there. Can the next player from Spectral be the Messiah? Can he be the savior for Team Spectral? That's the question here.
Yep, so we are going to go into a short break while we sort out the CRT monitors that we have been dealt. And while we wait for the players to decide, for Team Spectral to decide their next player. And we will wrap this up in the next few games. So stick around. Hope you're enjoying yourselves. We definitely are. Stick around for some more Hearthstone action in Standoff number 2, presented by Epic Gaming Television.